And welcome in everyone to our second of two semifinal games here. This one's going to feature the Grand Canyon Lopes against the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. And we're going to go down to the field level here in just a second. We've got Coach Pete Ginniger standing by with head coach of GCU, Manny Rampkin. And we're going to go down to them. Let's see if we can find them. Andrew, you all set down there?
I'm here with Manny Rapkin, head coach, Grand Canyon University. Manny, good luck tonight as defending national champions. Do you consider this game the start of your championship run again?
I think you start your championship run a couple weeks after you win the first one. You get out of the coaching, the recruiting trail, and start taking care of business there. We brought in a bunch of transfers, freshmen are helping us out a lot. And then in the fall, first day of fall practice, you start defending it. But definitely your focus starts to narrow now.
Right.
And I think we got that postseason focus going right now. So
And the fun never ends, right?
we'll find out tonight.
And what do you consider some of the keys for winning tonight?
It just same thing we talked about. All year. Everybody doing their job. That's it. We play team kind of lacrosse, and everybody's got a job, and I think everybody does their job. That's going to be one of the keys. And then just getting out there and playing hard. That's it.
Well, Manny, thanks so much. Good luck tonight.
Pete, you didn't give me a back to me, Matt. Come on.
Let me get Mike.
So you heard there from Coach Rampkin. He tries to play the Fox game with his soft-spokenness, but he's a maniac when it comes to the game. So Coach Ginniger is going to find Coach Michael Allen from Santa Barbara. I'm going to take a quick 20-second break here, if I may, Lewis. All right, we're back here, and Coach Ginniger has found Coach Allen. So we're going to go down to them and see what's going on down there right now.
I'm here with Mike Allen, head coach, UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. Mike, what do you see as some of the keys tonight to victory?
I would have to say it probably starts with team defense. With the kind of players that Grand Canyon has, you can't rely on one guy to hold anyone down. It's going to have to be a team effort. We're going to have to make some big stops at that end. I also think ground balls and face-off play are really going to be big, just in terms of time of possession. And the best defense we could have is having the ball on offense. So that'll be a big key for us tonight.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Have a great night.
All right,
Good luck.
thank you.
Every time I turn my head, he cuts off to me. So Pete's going to take the walk back up here and probably end up out of breath again. Thank you for that insight. We are 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from the face-off here, this second contest. We are live at La Costa Canyon High School, wonderful hosts here for the second of two SLC Division I semifinalists. James said to give a shout out to the Maverick Lax Group, which is here in force. They are doing our concessions. I've got volunteers here from the UCSD men's team, from the SDSU women's club, And from the San Marcos women's team in San Marcos, we gave a shout out to earlier. Their women's team, I should say, is headed to their national tournament back east. So they're here trying to earn a couple of quick dollars, which is great. We love it. As always, we try to cross support as many programs as we can, as much as possible. So we're enjoying our time here. I'm going to take a quick break, let Coach Ginniger get back up here, and we'll be back with you live action when about a minute to go before the game. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And welcome in, everyone. We're getting ready here. Lights are on. It's cooled off here in Southern California at La Costa Canyon High School. The home team, GCU Lopes, are actually in black, but they are the home team. I am Matt Ullman alongside head coach Peter from Claremont. Pete, welcome in.
Thanks. Good to see you again.
Our second game here. We're refueling with chocolate and bonbons up here.
This is going to be a classic battle. I call this the battle of the beach versus the desert tonight.
Oh, look at you coining phrase.
And where else but beautiful San Diego, where you can look out on a great lacrosse game and look out in the distance and see hot air balloons.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It doesn't get any better than this.
That is pretty neat. So away we go here.
This should be a great matchup tonight. Santa Barbara is such a well-disciplined team. They just do it by the numbers. Very, very methodical in what they do, but they do it so well. Grand Canyon a little more wide open. I think the contrast will be interesting.
We'll wait and see here. As is that Ron Hamway and Colin Harvey face off.
Grand Canyon.
Yep, 31 Ron Hamway. So we're keeping stats, Coach.
Grand Canyon moving the ball. They're at the 1-3-2. Both teams substitute through the midfield, a little foot race to get back in. Both teams do that well. Ball is at X. Grand Canyon taking their time, looking around, settling in. Team Farrell up top, passes the ball. Joe Bellis shot.
Said you did not see Santa Barbara more than just your game you played, or you did see them extra?
I watched them play USC a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And
so you got to see who is quickly becoming one of my favorites. Their goalie, the freshman, Peter
Bryden. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
very steady.
Just right there, I just dug that out, and this is a big game for him.
Very, very steady.
As a freshman.
The other player I like on Santa Barbara is the freshman, Alex Dixon from Crespi Carmelite High School.
Okay.
He is fun to watch. He is motioning, just.
Oh yeah. He woke up late against in the Chapman, the regular season finale.
He's just perpetual motion, and he moves so well, and he's just got a bag of moves. Really, when I watched them play USC, gave them fits. We played them. He gave us fits. Just again, very confident in what he does.
Right.
Very steady. He creates a lot.
Well,
goal, Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara's on the board first at the 12:47 mark. You got a number on that, Coach?
Wesley Kim.
And that was the other gentleman I was going to talk about, Wesley Kim, his first goal.
Unassisted.
That game, the regular season finale that Coach Malone and I did, he scored 3 goals in the fourth quarter, and we both looked at each other like, where has he been all game?
He's kind of their quiet guy. He's their quiet attackman. He gets it done. You talk about Dixon, and we talk about Blake Samuel, but Wesley gets it done. Again, he's not drawing because of their strength at the attack. He's not always drawing the best defenseman. Right. So he does, he does take advantage of that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Allen, I'm sure, does not want him quiet tonight.
No.
You've got to get out and maintain and run with Grand Canyon. They've got a lot of firepower, and they've had some gutty games too.
You know what? I mean, everybody shook their head early on in that first game of the season against Utah Valley. Everyone said, what's going on with Grand Canyon?
You mean the hangover game, as they call it, the championship hangover game?
Again, everybody kind of was quick to sort of write them off a little bit early, but then they came back and had some strong games. I mean, even in their losses, they lost to 2 very good teams. They lost to, besides Utah Valley, which again was an anomaly, they lost to Colorado and they lost to Boston College. So,
right.
Good losses, if you want to call a loss good, quality teams. And the same thing with Santa Barbara. Their 4 losses are Stanford, Cal Poly, Colorado, and Chapman. So again, they certainly don't play a slouch schedule. They're playing tough teams. They're playing the toughest teams in the country. So both teams I think are game ready, and it really comes down to who's going to play with the most intensity and in that sense of urgency tonight.
Right. Well, we're at the 11:20 mark already. 1-0 to Santa Barbara. Excuse me.
Could be an over and back right here. Grand Canyon maintains the ball. Oh, what a beautiful save.
I'm telling you what, I'm calling it right now. That kid is going to have a game. Peter Bryden.
Peter Bryden with the save.
We're going to be saying that name all night
and he's
long.
not shy about coming out of the cage.
He gets hot.
Getting into the flow.
And they're offsides. Santa Barbara just ran offsides.
Yes, they did.
They had two guys look at each other, and they both ran over.
You go, no, I'll go.
Unbelievable.
And here comes Grand Canyon. Another save by Bryden. And they're out on a break. Oh, Santa Barbara almost had the break there.
And I tell you what, that's a hold. That's a hold. That's a bit of a hold. But I tell you what, you cannot give him powder puff shots to get his confidence up because he is a sneaky goalie.
Wesley Kim laying the lumber on him right there.
Coach, what did I do wrong here?
Grand Canyon getting their personnel all set. And there's a shot by Grand Canyon. High. They maintain possession of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a shot to save.
That's got to be his I think fourth or fifth save already.
Yeah, easily. And the thing is, on that shot there, he really didn't have to do a whole lot.
We're going to have to keep track of these for him because I'm going to give him 4. Because that first one was a ground ball that was right at him.
Right.
But I think that's going to be a real key factor here, Pete.
I think the way you're going to beat him tonight is by making him get technical. Meaning you're going to have to go low to high, high to low, bounce shots.
Right.
Shooting right at him, stick to stick, is not going to
work. No. And like I said, he's going to get this confidence, and you don't want a goalie that gets hot quick to get confident in the first quarter.
You know, I mean, he's a freshman. I mean, he's had a great year. I mean, wait till he's a junior and senior.
Right.
Santa Barbara
unforced
makes the
error.
pass, unforced error. They pick it up.
Oh.
Oh,
that's
flag is
offsides.
down.
Yeah.
The offsides. That's unfortunate.
I mean, it's a good. Oh, watch it.
I mean, it was the right call.
And he just ran him over from behind.
2 flags down.
Now you want to be patient. Back it out.
Santa Barbara, yeah, pull it out. Pull it out.
You're
Take
getting
your time.
double teamed.
You got a 2-man situation here.
Oh, GCU is coming with a double quick. I like the slide package so far for them. I think they're trying to take advantage of the youth of Santa Barbara.
And, their
Slide
style
early.
of play, I mean, they're more freewheeling than Santa Barbara at both ends of the field.
Right.
And there's a shot. There's a save. Again, high to high. The goalie doesn't have to get all that technical on that save.
Right.
If he can see it, it's stop. No, I couldn't see it. It's on the same man. It's on number 11.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's on Dean Farrell.
We didn't go to the field mic there. I didn't give him a cue.
So
My bad.
I'm wanting to, I don't know what the 2 calls were. I think one was 30-second. The other one might have been a minute. Front sportsmanlike. I couldn't tell. Santa Barbara on the first man up in the night.
Hey girls, that table cannot be to your left down there. That guy needs.
They're in a 3-3. Trying to feed the crease. It's Grand Canyon ball.
If he's taking stats, just make some room for him up with you. can't be right there. He's in the broadcast, and coaches are specifically told nobody to be behind that. So just move that table over, please.
Grand Canyon doing a very good job clearing the ball on the man down.
And can I get a reconfirmation of that penalty?
30 seconds onside, and then a 30-second push in the back.
Thank you.
So Grand Canyon, Dean Farrell, 2 penalties, 30 seconds offsides, and then 30-second push.
Correct.
And Grand Canyon is released, and they are all even. So Grand Canyon taking advantage of the man down. Did a nice job defensively. Santa Barbara tried to force feed the crease on a man-up opportunity.
So 6:15 to go here. Still in the first. Santa Barbara still holding on to that 1-goal lead. Matt Holman
Oh, and
alongside
there's a
Pete
goal.
Dinniger. And that's number 9. That's Austin Eckeroff for his first goal of the game. Local midi out of Rancho Bernardo High School, just about 15-20 minutes away here. So it's good to see him get on the board, probably with his family in tow.
And again, as we just talked about, beating him on a shot where he needs to get technical, on a bounce shot.
Right. As always, we try to keep these games interactive, so if you're out there and you want to tweet a question to us or just let us know where
Grand
you're watching
Canyon on a
from.
fast break off the face-off. Shot, goal, quick goal, number 4.
Wow.
Joe Ballesteri
Joe Ballesteri. Ballesteri.
off the face-off.
You gotta say Ballesteri.
Ballesteri.
And I gotta tell you
Goal
what,
by number 4, Joe Ballesteri.
that's another Rancho Bernardo High School young man, so maybe they got a little competition going.
San Diego products here producing early.
I mean, you're home, you're eating cooked, you might have a home cooked
But
meal
again,
later.
and again, you see the value of winning those face-offs.
Yeah.
Going out on a little run here.
As I started to say before that fast break, let us know where you're watching from, either on the live chat on the screen there or via Twitter. I'll try to monitor both, as I like to do during these games. It's Grand Canyon is scrapping
Loose
the ground ball. But
picked up by Santa Barbara. No
Got a
flag on the play.
Little baby hold. It's not called. It's all right.
About 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Grand Canyon is up 2-1. 2 quick goals. And again, I trust about the explosiveness of Grand Canyon offensively. If you give them some room and time, they'll hurt you.
And that's the thing, Coach. They've been. That's what keeps them in games, because they can put 4 up on you, and you blink and you're, oh my God, that was 4 goals, just like that, you know.
It's interesting to me. It almost reminds me of watching guys play box lacrosse on the field, how hard they're moving and how fast they're shooting and just looking for shots. Santa Barbara doing a nice job moving the ball. Oh, errant pass picked up by Grand Canyon. Santa Barbara putting a lot of pressure on the ride here, now letting off a little bit.
And you know, it's early, but I think this one's going to come down to, Coach, a lot of just unforced errors.
Oh, I
I mean,
agree. I mean, it's both
Grand
teams-
Canyon will jump all over you.
Yeah, both
you
teams
know.
are playing with a lot of intensity right now, obviously.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah, it'll settle in a little bit.
4 minutes to go even. Grand Canyon leads 2-1, as you can see on your upper screen there. Thank you, Lewis. Thanks again to TVX Video, always helping us out here, doing a great job. And he
off
just
the
banged the
pipe.
pipe. And that was literally a step from
Joe
where he scored the
Ballesteri.
goal.
And again, I was just going to say, you know, every offensive player, all 6 guys out there, as soon as they catch the ball, they're looking for a shot.
Yeah.
And that's what, you know, again, it reminds me a lot of box lacrosse for folks who have seen that. And again, there's a quick shot.
Did that hit?
It hit a defense.
I think that's going to leave a mark. Watch it.
Oh, nice check on the ride.
I like the way,
Elisteri doing it all right now.
Coach, you see the way he kind of half-checked that, too? Because he wound up and then just went like a soft just tap.
Almost set him up. It was almost like a timing check.
Okay, we'll give him credit for the
Drives
setup.
the
You're
alley. Back at X.
right. So far, quick pace here.
Oh, nice turn.
Oh, beautiful inside roll there by 22. Drew, I know this name. Dizdak. Did I say it right? Let me know, folks. Did I say that right?
That's a mouthful.
It is, but
That's a mouthful. And it looks like we have a timeout.
that was a Santa Barbara
Santa Barbara
timeout at 2:59 to go. We'll step away here real quick for a good 40 seconds, and we'll be right back, folks, with more SLC Division I semifinal action. And we're back here, and quick shout-outs. I got, it looks like Jackie, at Pokey Jackie. She's watching from Alberta, Canada, cheering on the Lopes. And go Dean Farrell from Pokey. Oh, and the Steinbach family. That's nice.
Well, she's going to understand the box across reference.
Oh, she does. Oh, she does.
Thanks, Jackie. And again, with the Canadian players, you're going to see a lot of that. And there's a shot and goal.
Wow.
Number 11, Dean Farrell.
Goal by number 11, Dean Farrell.
Is that unassisted, Coach?
Yes.
Okay. I think we missed one assist, but 3-1. 3-1 Grand Canyon at 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Some news from the MCLA world. In that second game in the RMLC semifinal doubleheader, CU is up big right now over UVU. So so Santa Barbara comes up with face-off. Looks like it's going to be a BYU CU. Is it CSU? Let me verify that, because I thought we had CU losing earlier.
Santa Barbara making some substitutions through the midfield.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Coach. I read the wrong thing. Sorry. So it is CU over, and BYU will be, that does make sense because CU was seeded first.
But you got to hand it to UVU. I mean, they've really come a long way in a fairly short period of time. I mean, this year for them was really a breakout year. They
were at the Coaches versus Cancer games that we played in Las Vegas. And so I got to watch them, and a good friend of mine that I got the pleasure of making her acquaintance, he's a coach. Oh, nice shot. 18 from 19. Alex Dixon and Blake Samuel with the assist. That was beautiful.
Eli Dixon with the goal. Brandon Sparks with the assist.
As I was saying
earlier, watch Alex Dixon, because he is
right.
He is a beast. As a freshman, he's great to watch. He's fun to watch.
Correction.
Alex Dixon with the goal. Blake Samuel with the assist.
So I just finished that thought real quick. I met Coach Weber there down in Virginia. She coaches the women's program, but her son plays on UVU. So she told me to look. She sent me a note. Look out for him, get some pictures and stuff, and I got to watch half of their game. And yeah, not a bad team. Young, little young, little raw, but not bad.
We played them last year out in Vegas, and they beat us by a couple goals. But you could see it coming. You can just see it coming.
Right.
And then I'll tell you, the other team in our league, in the SLC, that I was really impressed with, UNLV. They kind of just get it done.
UNLV.
I mean, UNLV gave Santa Barbara
a fit last week. And it's just the timing of everyone. Why did you guys cover that game? Well, we had just covered up to Santa Barbara the week before. Did you see a shot go? Good save. We had just been to Santa Barbara the week before with the game of the week, and we got a chance to do Biola, which we hadn't had on the broadcast. So, out of fairness to them, as a member of the SLC, we covered that Biola USD game, and also that game was on a Sunday, so that kind of puts a kink in. As you see, Drew
Grand Canyon.
Zizdak with his first goal of the game.
Zizdak.
Did you say silent D?
I'm not a linguist, but that is a mouthful.
Drew Zizdak with the goal.
We're looking at the PA now. $20 if somebody can give us the right pronunciation. Grand Canyon wins another face-off. Zadok.
Sorry, Zadok family. We just got a correction. It's Zadok. It's a silent D. So apologize for that. But that's why we're here, and we do make mistakes, and we correct them right away. So we got a timeout there. That looks like a Lopes timeout, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're correct.
So 26.4 seconds. We can be that exact. 4-2 ball game. Great game so far.
But again, Matt, getting back to the UNLV.
Yes. We finished that thought.
Again, it's just, I think it speaks so well of our league to have those teams like UNLV and San Diego State and Arizona, like we talked about earlier today, USC.
Yeah.
Just making great strides. I mean, I think Claremont, we're a year or two away. We made some changes in our program, and we're reaping some benefits from that. We're young. I mean, we had a roster of about 23, 24, 18 freshmen, sophomores. So, I think you're seeing a lot of, there's a lot of youth movement in our league, and that's only going to make us better as we go along.
Right. Well, in people say, "Oh, you guys talk about the SLC." Well, that's our conference, folks. So we're not
family.
When we mention other things going on, that's just off Twitter or somebody sending us a text or something. But we look out for our family. We're proud of everybody in there, top to bottom.
I mean, I remember when we started this league, we
started the conference.
WCLL. Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of folks who were like, "I don't know if you guys are making the right decision." I think.
Boy, I never heard that. I walked into a room. They said, "Oh yeah, Matt, you could be an officer. You could help start this thing up."
I'm talking about the teams and
other teams.
WCLL teams saying,
leaving. Yeah, they doubted
it. It just made sense at the time. Our league was so big and we were so
just
spread
too
out.
many teams. Yeah, too many teams.
It made sense, and I think both leagues, it paid off well for both leagues.
Well, you're getting stronger competition as we're back to live action. We're getting stronger competition, divisional matchups, as we said earlier, are really important.
And and it also helped us in terms of the out of conference games because you played the WCLL teams,
right? And
now they're out of conference games. Shot!
Oh boy! I can see that. Is that 33? It looks like. I think so. If he comes out of that hole, yeah. Looks like Cam.
Wingreniuk.
Cam what, Coach?
Wingreniuk.
Wengrenek. I'd say Wengrenek too.
Goal by number 33, Cam Wengrenek.
We definitely are going to get a.
You know what we need? We need a pronunciation sheet.
Yeah, we didn't ask. I got to start asking. As we're wrapping up here the first quarter.
Santa Barbara wins the face.
4, 3, 2, 1. Should be a whistle there.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Do I need to say anything? Am I off? Are we in? All right, we're back here. Start of the second quarter. 5-2 ball
Canyon wins
game.
another face-off to start
I'm sorry,
the quarter.
Coach. 5-2 ball game. Grand Canyon is in the home black. They chose to wear black as a higher seed. That's their choice. And Santa Barbara Gauchos are in white with the Gaucho gold helmet. Grand Canyon on a successful face-off and clear. Matt Holman alongside head coach Pete Ginniger Claremont head coach Pete Ginniger. Oh, and Pete, I told him to give him a shout out to Dylan Sheridan, Coach Sheridan there.
Dylan is. I couldn't be more proud for Dylan. I'm so excited to watch them play next year. Dylan is building the program at Cleveland State from scratch.
State,
and,
brand new head coach.
He's done an amazing job in his coaching career so far. He's had some great opportunities. Between coaching, University of Denver with
Coach Tierney.
with great Coach Tierney, and then the year at Princeton, another shot in the save. And Dylan's one of those guys. He's going to build an amazing program. He's a fantastic recruiter.
Without a
He's a
doubt.
tireless recruiter.
I mean,
And that's what you need in this game. He's young, he's enthusiastic, and to be honest, he's a great X&O guy.
I've had the pleasure of knowing him for years now, and we've worked together on camps and things, and sat next to each other on recruiting. When I was coaching the state, we'd sit there at recruiting tournaments and stuff. And he's a student of the game to the 10th level.
He's the classic, lacrosse. He's got the bug, and he's going to be a great coach. He really is. I'm so excited to watch them play next year.
So that's and just for those of you that don't know, that's Dylan Sheridan's a graduate of the Claremont College.
Dylan was my captain for 2 years.
Yep.
All-American.
Yep.
And
MCLA. There's MCLA players on the move, and it's kind of like I'd love to do, and I'll challenge the guys doing the national tournament calls. That won't be me. As you see the goal there.
Santa Barbara.
And number 40.
Wesley Kim, second in the game.
So we'll give a shout out, and that's unassisted there. We'll get a challenge out.
Goal
really,
by number 40, Wesley Kim.
To our fellow guys that'll be calling national tournament, national championships. Dig some research up and find some guys from the MCLA and do kind of a where are they now. I think that'd be a real cool thing to do as we celebrate 20 years of the MCLA. And I got to tell you, I was coaching, as you know, at UCSB, winding up there at the men's program when the MCLA talk started.
Right.
And then I had this, it was about my 8th year there, and I go on 6 to 8 year cycles, as you probably do. And then you realize, I got to work a little bit. I got to actually live and make a little money. So I stepped away from the college game. I was coaching high school, had a lot more free time, but watched the MCLA come about as a high school coach, and just really was lucky for me because I was able to educate my kids. Here's great playing opportunities in a national organization that no one really knew anything about.
The MCLA filled a great void.
It really did.
Before that, everyone had their leagues, and what do you do after your league season's over?
Right.
You win your league, and there was really nowhere else to go. The MCLA filled that void, and really, from our standpoint, as MCLA schools, created, all these opportunities for national championships for All-Americans.
Right. I'm not sure the defensive play there to back off the guy winding up. Because clearly Dean Farrell was going to take that shot. And at least we not forget that Dean Farrell was probably the offensive player of the year in 2015. So I don't think that was Coach Allen's defensive plan for him. Yeah, to your point, and we'll say it all weekend, and hope it'll continue through the national championships as you're talking about 20 years. I mean, there's just endless opportunities to play.
I mean, I'll be long. Getting back to guys like Dylan Sheridan, I'll be long gone, but mark my words, he will be in the Lacrosse Hall of Fame someday.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because he will have built a fantastic program at Cleveland State, and then he'll be a name in the game for sure.
And Cleveland State.
Well, the AD there is John Parry. John Parry's a long-time lacrosse guy.
Okay.
He was at Butler University. He started the program
at Butler.
when he was
Okay.
the athletic director. John Hind was the head coach there. I used to play against them when I was at Mercyhurst and when I was at Gannon. We used to play against them every year. So, he's got a great mentor in John Parry.
And I'll say this, because I know him Dylan personally, he's a Cleveland son. He's a son of Cleveland.
He went to Western Reserve Academy,
That's
where both my daughters actually went.
He spent, his young years, so he is more than stoked to be out there. And I hope you're watching, Coach. All the best to you, as you know.
He is a son of Cleveland, for sure.
He definitely is a son of Cleveland, so you couldn't have found a better hire for someone that wants to be there, because that makes a huge difference, too, wanting to be there.
And the thing is, he's got so much enthusiasm. I don't want to make this all about Dylan right now because we're watching the game, but I wish him nothing but the best. I'm going to be following him, and I can't wait to watch those games next year, because I really think they're going to come out shot out out of cannon. I don't think they're going to be a typical first-year program.
No, well, they're taking that. They're not going until 2017. So
right.
When they really, some of the programs would have played this year,
right,
and they're not. So that's good. And we'll get back to the game. I'll give a shout out to John Becker. I got at John Becker, giving a shout out to number 31, Avi Becker, out with a knee injury, unfortunately, and number 2, Zach Sharon, if I said it right, Sharon. And so, if you guys want to tweet at us, you can see that there on the screen. Feel free to tweet at us. Andy at Papa Stein 66, School of Hard Knocks. School of Hard Lacrosse Knocks from our Canadian contingent, Dean Farrell.
I just want to say that Grand Canyon just took a shot. It could be a double piper. I didn't see it well enough. It moved too fast for me to see. But I thought he double piped that shot just
Well, the beauty of it, Coach, is I've got the live feed here in front of me that's on a delay. So I'm going to watch it for you. And we'll see if we can't find out what you're looking at. An errant pass there recovered by Grand Canyon.
Oh, and a yard sale.
Nice.
Don't see that often.
And that's just great hustle by that long pole. Look at that 30, number 3 there. Matt Herning. Yeah, great hustle. He's all over the place. Again, because I remember watching him a couple weeks ago. Hey, Bobby, it started, my friend. I got to tweet how many minutes till the next semifinal starts. I think he's looking at the old feed. So
he's looking at a blank screen right now.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Grand Canyon, not bashful about getting the shots off. But again, I think that's what makes them a great team. They're just offensively, they're so powerful. Oh, Grand Canyon. Goal by Austin Eckroth.
Is that his second? Yep.
Assisted by Dean Farrell.
Goal number 9, Austin Eckroth.
Matt, the other guy I'd like
Assisted
to
by number
give
11,
a shout
Dean
out
Farrell.
to from the first game is Alex Siegel. I'm going to have a chance to coach Alex this summer.
Oh, on the
over in Israel for the Israel national team.
On the Israel and
he's going to play also in the Israel Premier League for me this summer.
And Coach Ginniger, you serve as an assistant with the program, and then an administrator kind of liaison type position too.
I do a little of both.
Yeah. And that's the Israel national team, and that was earlier in the year. We were on our SLC game of the week. Israel Lacrosse was running an ad for a few weeks. And they have the birthright trip there in June, if I'm not mistaken, right, Coach?
Right, and
June
then
each year?
those players stay on and play in the IPLL, the Israel Premier Lacrosse League,
That's
which
kind
is
of
a
cool.
great summer league and a great experience. I always tell players, you know, if you've got the time and you've got the desire to get over there,
It's a great way to go.
It's a great place to play. It's a great cultural experience.
Right.
You know, it's not, you know, you can be of any religion, any nationality. We had players there from different countries last year. We had players from England. We had players from Poland. We had a player from Argentina. And it's just a great experience. I encourage players, if they have the time and the desire to go over, to definitely play in that league.
Cool.
And then, of course, you know, we're going to be playing, the national team will be playing in the European Championships this coming summer in Budapest. And we're hoping to medal there. But the rise of that program has been just nothing short of amazing.
And I'm going to put the pressure on you and the guys administratively a little more as you see a shot go wide. Grand Canyon backs it up. No backup for Santa Barbara. But I know Scott's going to be mad at me for this. You know what I'm going to say. And we're looking at, good ride. Better move. It's a good ride. 15. Lucas DeJong. A great clear there. That Israel team, the college team, is going to join the MCLA. And the MCLA is going to welcome them if they want to.
It's going to be a couple years out. I worked with Scott on that proposal, and I think it's exciting. You know, I think it takes the MCLA global.
Yeah, yes.
and I think it gives players an opportunity that want to go to school over in Israel, that want to continue their lacrosse careers, to be able to do that and come back to the States to play during the season.
Right.
Great save by Bryden.
Kid's good. Kid is good.
But the rise of Israel lacrosse has been phenomenal. I mean, number 7 in the world in the field game, almost 2 years ago now for the World Games in Denver. We were a goal away from beating Australia, which would have put us in the semifinals against the USA. And then this past fall at the World Indoor Championships up in Syracuse, we finished number 4 in the world.
Oh, good. I didn't know the indoor was so successful, too.
Our motto has been number 4 in the world for now. And I think it's just phenomenal. It's just such a exciting program to be a part of.
Well, good. Well, good for you, and all the best of luck to you and Scott and everybody. I got to read the proposal and dealing with Scott just via email. Just a real professional group.
I'll be happy to hear that.
That's Alex Dixon passing over. Deflected out of bounds at the 4:18 mark of the second quarter here. 4:18 to go.
Santa Barbara's really got to crank one here and get one. They want to keep this game close going to halftime.
Yeah.
They don't want to let this one slip away.
That yellow line got me. I thought he just stepped out of bounds. No.
I mean, Alex Dixon, I think, has the ability to get a lot of goals here.
He does, but he's gone to that same exact move now 3 times in a row. And I think what happened that time, four or 5 guys in Santa Barbara stood still. Now that's a good cut.
It's a great look, great goal.
That's a good cut.
Ryan Fuchs on the goal, and Alex Dixon on the assist.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
3:53, 6-4 ball game.
Goal by number 4, Ryan Focht. Assist by Alex Dixon.
That's a little momentum now. This is a huge face-off, really, right at this point in the game.
Again, it's about
great
possibly
camera
going on a
angle,
run.
Andrew. Great camera angle, Andrew. Thank you. I love that live look down
Nice
there.
pickup by Grand Canyon on the face-off.
Again, TVX video crew putting in work tonight and all weekend here, so we thank them. It's kind of neat watching that live. When you look at the monitor here on the face-off, he zooms in from the field level. Offsides, going back the other way.
Santa Barbara.
Offsides against the Loke.
Santa Barbara settling in, substitute through the midfield.
.240 to go in the second quarter. So that's that inside roll again. Now he's got quick feet. That could be a hold. That should be a hold. See what the call is. Oh, he gave the timeout to White. Okay. Oh, right when he slipped. Okay.
Timeout called
All
by
right.
the umpire.
Smart timeout taken by Mike Allen.
Yeah, I didn't see his hands really make the timeout signal quick. So let's step away, take a quick break here, and we'll be right back with more action after this message.
And we're back. Santa Barbara will start with the ball outside the box. Kai Welsh with the ball.
Oh, a shout out to Coach Malone watching from home. Coach, nice move.
Oh, beautiful move by Santa Barbara.
That's your man again, Alex Dixon.
Alex Dixon.
Second goal of the game.
Goal by number 18, Alex Dixon.
But as I was saying, we passed dinner time, and you can't eat a Snickers on the broadcast.
I moved my burger down quick early.
It just ties you up in the timeouts. You just can't get rid of it quick enough. It's funny.
Well, the complexion of the game has changed.
Yeah, and you called it. You said Santa Barbara would get one goal before the half, and they got two. So, push. Yeah, it's a good call.
That was a good call, yeah.
Can't dispute it.
Santa Barbara needs another stop here, and then hopefully they can come down and pump one more, bring this game level at 6, going into half.
What a great game, though. What a great game. Good night for lacrosse. Good crowd, equal crowd from both sides, and they're all sitting on their hands, kind of. I think either side's waiting to erupt. They're being quiet because I think the Grand Canyon fans sense a little bit. This is not what we expected.
Well, the thing I really like about UC Santa Barbara is, Mike Allen's influence as a coach is, they're so well disciplined. And they really haven't gotten out of the game plan.
Right.
They just keep doing the same thing, and they've just gotten a little better at it. And they're making some good defensive stops, like right there.
You had your stick up.
I think that's Mike's trademark as a coach. He's a great X and O guy, but he's also
Timeout.
very good in terms of instilling that discipline into the program.
Right. So it's a Grand Canyon timeout at 1:04 to go in the second. That's everybody's out of timeouts now. That's a good point. And Coach Allen, I mean, we watched. We did the SLC the last game, Santa Barbara and Chapman, and Chapman went up big on them, and they did not fall out of their plan.
No, and they
And
never
then they
do.
ended up, fourth quarter, like I was saying earlier, Kim and Alex Dixon started getting some goals, and then Dixon went down with like a small injury kind of thing. But boy, they just stuck with their game plan. It was really nice to watch.
Well, I mean, you always know, with Santa Barbara what you're going to get.
Right.
They're so well disciplined. They're very athletic. Sometimes not as athletic as the teams they're playing, but because they're so well coached and disciplined in what they do, they make up for a lot of that.
Right. So 1:04 to go when we come out of this timeout in the second. And then we'll be at halftime. Is it? And we'll take a pause for the cause at halftime and try to look up some things that are going around the MCLA tonight. Check some tweets and whatnot. Let's see. Hopefully Bobby Finn got the game up for himself. He was wondering when we started. Oh boy, well executed play there out of the timeout.
Joe Ballesteri. Nice shot. Nice shot.
No, second, okay. And that right there is how you get momentum back going in half.
Right. I mean, you go into half now, you're up 2 goals, if nothing changes. Still not enough breathing room, but you can feel good about going into the half up 2.
Goal by number 4, Joe Ballesteri.
But I also think one of the keys for Grand Canyon so far is they have been winning the face-offs.
Right.
And, that's maintaining momentum for them in possessions. Ooh, that was a good look, but unfortunate. Oh, and a nice
Good
check.
ride. Good ride, good check. Oh,
Brian out of the net.
move. What an athletic move by that.
I think he thought there was less time on the clock.
Yeah, but who cares? Get it out of here, Peter. Nice job.
That's great anticipation, especially right off the whistle. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Jordan Vincente.
I'd say Vincente. Got the E on there.
Goal by number 5, Jordan Vincent.
Acrobatic goal.
Now, I don't know if the MCLA keeps goals of the year. That could go down as one of the goals of the year.
Goals of the year, you're saying. Okay, yeah, acrobatic.
I mean, just watch this.
As we're all tuning into the feed. That's after this little melee here.
I mean, right on, just. Well, that's Brian on the pickoff, but now coming back.
There you go. We're watching the delay here so we can see this. Just an acrobatic move.
This was just an amazing goal.
He just cut under. And it was
there it is,
deep.
and through the
legs.
Through the
it
legs.
Was the 5-hole in the through. Wow. So that's halftime, folks. We'll take a 10-minute break here. And we'll be right back with more SLC Division I tournament semifinal game.
Okay, and we are back for the start of the second half. You know, we were just talking about that last Grand Canyon goal.
Yeah,
And
that
the
was.
the only analogy I can make of it is, you know, most guys wouldn't have shot that ball the way he did. And most guys would have caught that ball and tried to turn and shoot. So I think that was kind of the box lacrosse influence in it. But it's also, to me, it was very similar to in soccer. You know, chesting a ball with your back to the goal and deciding whether you're going to turn and shoot or you're going to take a bicycle kick. That to me was equivalent to a bicycle kick. So,
Well, whatever it is, when we watched it on review, beautiful shot.
beautiful goal.
So that brings us to 8-5, the start of the third quarter here.
Grand Canyon, which starts the ball.
Just looks confusing. How do I get it? It's a possession ball, so look for something that says possession. It just looked like it was like Sorry about that, Coach. Just making sure that
No
scoreboard
problem.
here in the stadium is looking sharp.
Grand Canyon looking.
That's off GCU's stick.
They save it.
Dean Farrell on the good hustle play there.
Shot.
Now this is getting tough now. It's getting a little late for these old guys up here in the booth.
My
I'm having
vision's
a hard
I'm
time.
getting a little
I'm
blurry.
like,
I'm not
did
going
he
to lie
just
to you.
shoot that or not? I can't see that far. This is when it's, well, actually Malone is as blind as you are, so this is
good.
when we just fake it.
Oh, and they have a nice
beautiful
goal.
shot. Is that 22? Oh, Drew did.
I'm leaving this one.
Oh
up
my
to you
gosh,
guys.
I forgot. He just told me how to pronounce his last name. No, 22.
Zedak.
Zedak, yeah, the D is silent. The D is silent.
Goal by number 22, Drew Zedak.
His second in the night.
14:05, so Grand Canyon in the first minute comes out with one. Makes it a 4-goal differential now. Santa Barbara wants to do just that. Now if they can come up with this ground ball. Yep, he stepped over the line early. I mean, mental mistakes, Coach.
And again, Grand Canyon controlling the face-offs either by winning them outright or by getting them on technical possessions.
And they're going to run. You know they're going to run on you. All right. That's
Little
what I
cat
thought,
and mouse
John.
up top on the-
Sorry, Coach. Sorry. And, John, I thank you for giving us a shout-out because I said the same thing because I remember Vincente. So thank you, John, for helping us out.
Here
with
comes
your
Santa
nephew.
Barbara.
And where are you
On the
watching from,
transition.
John? Let me know.
And here comes Dixon. Dixon tries to wrap around, shoots just wide. Santa Barbara settles the ball offensively. They were a little out of sync there on that whole transition, so they're going to try to get their shape a little bit here. Shot, goal, Santa Barbara. Number 9, Reed Zabel.
And that's his first.
Unassisted.
And Reed's another one of Mike Allen's freshmen out of Lincoln High School in Portland,
Goal by
Oregon.
number 9, Reed
I mean, if we, MCLA and SLC, had the capacity to do a rate a incoming freshman class or incoming recruiting class, Mike Allen would win. Coach Allen would win.
He gets some great young kids at Santa Barbara.
I mean, they had a retooling year last year, and boom, he got kids in and he's put them to work, and they're trusting the system, obviously.
But I'll tell you, from our league standpoint, the freshman class in our league overall has been outstanding.
Well, look, yeah.
As you can see out here.
Out here and in the ASU team squad as well. So we're at the 11:50 mark. Santa Barbara has answered back to make it 9-6 in favor of the Lopes. The Lopes are in black. Santa Barbara in their white. Matt Holman alongside Pete Ginniger here. Pete's the head coach at the Claremont Colleges up in LA, SLC Division North member. We've got TVX video crew. Lewis and Andrew and Amani doing great work here. It's a tough dump right there. Boy.
The one thing I just know, Santa Barbara is that, like I was saying earlier, in terms of being disciplined, and even on defense, you notice they don't slide all that early.
Right.
They
They
don't
pack
slide
it
unless
in.
they have to.
They pack it in, and when they go, but they're not.
I think they have a
That's
lot
a
of
good-
confidence in
that's
their
a good
individual
closeout right there.
defensive skills, but they're not going early, and they're not firing out.
Now this is
They
a
just
mismatch here. You got a short stick on a guy that's got 3 goals already this game. Joe's got 2,
Ballesteri.
and he's not afraid to shoot. So behind the back pass for Dean Farrell, which is not uncommon for him. It's not a stretch.
Nice save by Bryden.
It's a straight on
And
now.
right out
He's got to handle this. Oh, good decision by the freshman goalie.
Tell you what, he is exciting to watch.
I thought he was going to be in trouble when he kept running, but give it up. There you go.
Santa Barbara, nice job on the transition. Very smart pulling the ball out. Like I said earlier, Santa Barbara is not going to get away from their game plan. And fundamentally, they are just so sound. They just got to find the net here a little bit.
$9:55 to go in the third quarter.
But, I mean, and look how far Grand Canyon extends defensively. I mean, they don't give you an inch. They're going to take you right back to the midfield line.
And that's probably a combination of, game plan, but just, hey,
They're
Coach
playing
said
with-
we're going to get out, we're going to run.
confidence
We
tonight.
got to force turnovers, and we want to run. That's their game.
Nice shot, good save.
Now let's see if TCU can clear. We got an open man right here, though.
Nice look.
It's kind of a mistake there.
Again, Grand Canyon subs up through the midfield. Santa Barbara was trying to get up there with them and just wasn't quick enough, so they got locked in on defense. Farrell is just such a nice player. Shot goal. Cameron Greniak, his second of the night. That makes the score 10-6, Grand Canyon, with 8:31 to go in the third quarter.
Come on, Santa Barbara. And I say that because I like a good game.
Well, yeah, and I mean, the Gauchos aren't going to give up.
Oh, I wouldn't even
mean,
think
they-
they would.
they-
I wouldn't entertain the thought.
But again, Grand Canyon really dominating at the face-off X.
Jackie said about that shot through the legs, she said, that's my bowling move.
Nice.
And those of you tuning in at BFinLax, oh, ouch. Yeah, he's, he said that's going to leave.
That's gonna leave
oh,
him
that's
off.
actually, I thought he got that in the back. That could be more of a kidney. He's going to be careful with that.
Sam Holton took one for the team right
Yeah, I don't want to laugh at the young man. I thought he caught it in more of the soft flesh, but that's a tough place to catch one.
there. The thing that's so impressive with Grand Canyon is they're just locked and loaded all the time.
Yeah. Well, they know how to set each other up too. Watch the roll. And he backs in on that left side. He's going to come back to his left. That's a good shot. Dean Farrell. Is that his third of the day? That was Farrell.
Was that Farrell?
Yep. Yeah, that's his second. Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong name.
Goal by number 22, Drew Zidek.
It was Zidek, yeah.
It was Zidek. I'm sorry, Coach.
We just learned his name too, so
Yeah, you were right. You were right. I was wrong. We gotta erase this one, right?
Yeah, this is just.
So 7:30 to go in the third quarter. 11-6 Lopes. Again, the Lopes are in black, even though they're the home team, the higher seed. They chose to wear their black.
Santa Barbara's got to get get settled in here.
Yeah,
they need some goals. They don't want to let this slip away any farther than it is right now.
And they don't necessarily need a quick goal. They just need a goal off a
They've
good
got
possession.
plenty of time left.
Yeah.
They got 7 minutes in this quarter.
You don't want to possess this right now and come out dry.
No, because what will happen is if you start to panic and you make bad decisions, you're only setting up transitions for Grand Canyon, who will take advantage of you. So
yeah, they'll run on you. That's a good change of direction right there by Kim. Oh, just outside. Good backup there by Reed Zabel.
Oh,
and
nice
Reed Zabel
goal by
takes
Reed
it, calls
Zabel.
his own number from the end line out of bounds. At the 6:42 mark, Reed with his second goal of the game.
And I'll tell you what, Santa Barbara scoring, it's predominantly freshmen.
Well, his team
It's predominantly freshmen. Yeah. But, I mean, just looking at what these guys are doing tonight, I mean, wait a year from now, wait 2 years from now, these guys are going to be dominant. And again, Grand Canyon wins the face. We have an injury on the field.
Well, it's an injury. It was an interference call, but then it's a timeout for the injury.
And I want to say it is
So
looking for a number here. Number 11,
he's getting up slow. Everybody gave him a hand.
Kyle Bundgaard from Patrick Henry High School in San Diego, California.
Another local cud. Looks like he's hopefully going to be able to walk that off. I know Nicky will take care of him over there. Our trainer. So 6:35 to go in the third. As always, try to let us know where you're watching from. You can use the live chat feature on your screen there if you're watching on a tablet or a laptop, or you can tweet at us at the Twitter handle you'll see pop up on the screen there.
Dixon tries to get above the
that.
GLE on
Again.
that. Shot save.
That was an off-stick side shot. So, look at this. Fake. Oh, my gosh.
And it's Stone. 1-0.
Oh, Brandon Shusan, what a save. And, that was he moved him 3 or 4 times with that fake.
And Santa Barbara did a great job riding, getting a turnover.
Jesus.
Didn't take advantage. That can come back to haunt them later.
Jack Pike says, let's go Gauchos. Wow. 2 stones.
That would have been a momentum
twice.
changer.
Oh, big
for Santa
time.
Barbara.
Big time. 5:20 to go now. 5:20. Oh. And I was saying, because I was like, you don't want to give that one up after you just had that flurry down there. You'd like to see Santa Barbara kind of hold here. He missed it, but he picked it. Oh, he's in the crease. Yep.
Yeah.
Boy, lucky for Santa Barbara, he fell in the crease because the other guy picked it up point blank 5 yards away.
But I'll tell you, Bryden has such a nice presence in goal.
Yeah.
He really does. As a
Did
freshman.
I not say it I said he's a real exciting? It was real fun to watch him 2 weeks ago, and he doesn't disappoint now. And as a freshman, this Santa Barbara team is going to be scary. And I'm not saying they're out of this game or anything.
No, as I said earlier,
holy crap, they're going to be
scary.
scary.
Wait a year or two. These guys get a little more mature, a little stronger.
And Coach Allen's bringing in a couple more guys.
They say they don't rebuild, they reload.
Yeah. Yep.
I was going to say on the other end, offensively with Grand Canyon,
Here's Kim with the move. Oh!
Let's go.
Wow, stick side corner, Mr. Kim.
Wesley Kim
That is
having a night.
Throw your hats if you got him. Throw your hats if you got him. Wesley Kim on the unassisted goal.
Another Southern California kid, Irvine, California.
At the 4:20 mark. 4:20.
I'm not going there.
I am.
I'm not
4:20 to go in the third quarter. Let's see. Go, don't give up on it.
Another possession for Grand Canyon. And flag is down.
I don't know. That's kind of a quick hold call. If it is a hold, I hope it's a hold. It better not be anything personal. So we'll see what the call is there.
Grand Canyon will set this up now, take their time. They're in no rush here. They got a freebie coming.
Coach. 4 minutes to go now in the quarter. We do have a flag down pending for Grand Canyon's benefit.
Grand Canyon getting the right personnel on the field here.
And Austin Eckeroff is limping there, number 9, as you can see from Grand Canyon. From the sub box, he was limping in.
Yeah.
Not sure about that one. Oh, threw a bad behind the back pass. But you know,
they maintain possession.
You can take the risk. You're going to get the possession anyway. Yeah, Austin, there's definitely something wrong with him. Because he is hobbled.
Yeah. Looks like he's walking it off a little bit. He looks a little better than he did before.
So he called that a slash. We got a slash call.
Slash, 1 minute.
That's great. That's great live field audio right there as you hear the referee call the slash. And Tim Sanchez, quick shout out, watching from Vancouver. We've got UCSB campus watching. All of Anacapa Dorm is watching. Jack Pike. That's awesome. That's really great student support. You like to hear that. Anacapa Dorm, shout out. What's up? Nice save. Oh, right behind you. Oh, I thought that was bouncing in the goal.
Nice. I didn't. Again,
from our angle,
my old man eyes, but I thought that was going in.
I thought that bounced right over his head into the goal. Now they got to get reset here because Grand Canyon will push it. Watch your roll. Oh, that's a good slide.
Nice save.
Oh, come on.
Oh, and a push.
That's a push. They got it. They got the call. Pick it up and go. Oh, no. Threw it into a crowd to his goalie. Holy smokes. This is getting this is intense. What's behind you? How many more buddy passes are we almost going to see? Oh, my gosh.
Tell you what, we were talking about UC Santa Barbara, the kids in the dorm. I had the pleasure of coaching there for a couple of years back in the early 90s. It was.
You were there when I was at UCSD.
It was one of the. I came from the East Coast. It was culture shock to me. First day I'm there, I almost got run over by about 10 bicycles.
The bicycles, yeah.
I'm walking across, and all of a sudden it's like rush hour, and my players took pity on me and actually found me a bike. I'm not going to say they stole me a bike. They found me a bike.
Well, no, the bikes are free to use on campus. You didn't know that.
I learned the system. You got to put one in the system and take one out of the system.
Yeah, you just put them in the racks and you ride and you put it in the bike rack. Oh, nice fake.
Shot, nice
but he
save.
came back high, though. He faked. Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Whoa, that was an interesting.
I'm second-guessing both of those plays.
That was interesting. I can't say I've seen that a lot.
1:20 to go now in the third. Great action here in this semifinal game. Earlier, we saw Chapman come out to an 8-1 lead in the first quarter and really never look back on ASU. ASU probably beat him for 2.5 quarters, but that spotting, coach, of that first quarter, you know, you can't get down 7-8 goals on a number one team in the country.
I mean, Chapman came out all fired up. I think ASU was a little flat in that first quarter.
Yeah.
And it took them a while to get their legs under them, and it's unfortunate because I thought, you know, it would have been the game was a lot closer than actually. You know.
Oh, yeah. You know, what, 11-15, and ASU outscored them.
And I think it was 9-2 at one point.
Right.
So.
Push. Call against Gaucho ball.
It's a good fake right there. Oh, boy.
Oh, and here comes a slow break or a fast break, actually.
They got numbers. They have numbers here.
Oh, nice save by Bryden. He is just a wall.
They've got numbers, but Santa Barbara has Bryden. Now, Santa Barbara's got to be careful here not to get in the run-and-gun game, as I just said it. You just got to possess the ball. Oh, yeah, over and back. It's just over and back. Let's stop there. And then
Nice
Oh my
save
gosh!
by Brian.
Get out!
Oh my
What are we seeing here, people? Get him over! Hey, get the back up!
I got to clap on that. I'm sorry. I have to.
Woo! And that's the quarter.
That was unreal. You know, I was going to say, Matt.
Oh my gosh! How about a round of applause from the crowd for that quarter?
I was going to say, you know, I may be wrong, but I don't see Grand Canyon getting a lot of stall calls. I don't see the stall warning going up very much.
That's not happening.
You know, I think there's a term that they use in the Navy. Gentlemen, the smoking lamp is lit, and I think it stays lit all the time. I think it's one of those eternal flames. But they're fun to watch.
It's exciting. It's an exciting game, and if you can run. If you don't need to run yet, like Coach Allen's teaching his guys his system, in 2 or 3 years, Santa Barbara's going to be running. No doubt.
No doubt.
So no coach is going to let freshmen just run because you got to worry about the psyche, the mental aspect of that. Because you run, you're going to give up goals.
No, but as they get older, you got to let the big dogs eat.
Right.
So you know they will. They'll change their game a little
Grand
bit.
Canyon gives up goals.
Yeah. Oh, they do.
But what they do is they out offense you.
Yeah. They're going to beat you 19-18, whatever that is. But
they'll out offense you. Yeah. But we're really great action. Can we take a quick break? I think we still have time for a short break. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more in the fourth quarter of this great semifinal game.
There's no better feeling knowing there's nobody out here that has worked harder than I have.
Okay, we're back here to start our fourth quarter. In between quarters here, Matt and I were just marveling at that flurry of saves by UC Santa Barbara's goalie. Just Peter Bryden, just exciting to watch.
I mean, he's showing you, and I'm not saying I told you so, but I did mention at the beginning of the game.
No, you did.
He's fun to watch, and I love. I'm not a goal. I never was a goalie. I did room with a couple of goalies. They're very strange people.
I will also say, I don't know how much USC's goalie Katzman is similar to that. Very, very strong goalie. I think he was a big part of their success this year.
Yeah, and I only got to see him earlier in the year. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Ron Hamway's family, number 31 from GCU, watching from Massachusetts. Coach, I can't eat that. Somebody carne asada nachos in the booth. That you can't eat that at this hour.
That's just teasing us
wrong.
right here. But I am going to that burrito place later again. 24 hours, I'm there.
Yeah, that turned you guys on.
I am setting up camp for that.
So 14.
Ryan on another save or picks up the loose ball.
It was definitely ground ball. So 14-20 to go in your fourth quarter. We'll try to give you more time updates since you can't see that on your screen. You have the score there in your upper left corner. Matt Holman alongside head coach Pete Ginniger from the Claremont Colleges. I got a flag down, so I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to say that was an offsides.
For GCU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one too many. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 is too many. They went back to onside since then. Oh, it was a substitution. Legal procedure. So we could listen in on the field mic.
Too many men. 30 seconds.
Too many men. 30-second penalty, legal procedure. Too many men.
30-second man advantage.
See if Santa Barbara can come out here and bang one.
Well, this is Santa Barbara. No, second Santa Barbara man up, Coach.
I believe so.
Hey, check your stats. Oh, you didn't write it down. Oh, Jesus.
I'm too excited.
No, I tell you what.
I don't want to take my eyes off the game.
It's getting late for me because I'm an old man, but wow, that was fun to watch that last little minute there. Oh, good backside look. Oh, better defense, though. Wow. Great look, better D. And young folks out there, keep your sticks up in the passing lanes.
Nolan Garman knocking that ball down for the Lopes.
Now, first time we see Grand Canyon's goalie out doing some work. But TCU is a man down here, so they got to be careful on their substitutes.
You know what? I don't think they really care whether they're man. When they're all leaving her down. If they got it, they're going.
1, 2, 3. Oh, he's right behind him. Okay. And again, you always count forward because they are subbing, so you don't want to say, oh, you only have 2 back or 3 back. Penalty is released.
So we're all even.
12:35 to go. Three goal ball game, excuse me. And see, he's still limping. Yeah. Austin Eckeroth, so he's done something to his leg.
Well, you know, not sure Coach Rapkin feels comfortable right now where this game is.
Oh, no, you can't.
And I think he just wants to, he wants to make sure he gets through the night. But at some point, he may want to think about taking him out and saving him. Because again, it's not just about this weekend; it's about next weekend.
I think you take him out now, and if Santa Barbara were to tie it, maybe come back with him. But having him out there now, the way he's just acting as a feeder, like right there, he had no pressure on that. He's
just serving as a conduit now to move the ball.
And I got to imagine somebody, no knock on any of his teammates, but I got to imagine he could replace him with somebody and still get the same results, if not maybe more, because the replacement could run harder.
Yeah, I mean, he's just laboring right now.
Oh, get your head up, D. Get your head up. Yep.
Nice. Zydak.
It's Zydak.
Zydak.
I forgot. Zydak, sorry. And that's his fourth goal?
His fourth goal of the night.
I've got 4 for him. You got.
Goal by number 22, Drew Zydak.
I want to verify that. I think I might have one too many for him.
Face off again, won by Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it's confirmed. That's his 4th. So
he's having a night.
So 11:20 to go in the 4th quarter. 12-8. The Lopes lead. The Lopes are in the black. Santa Barbara is in the white with the gold helmet. Oh, we had a 10-man ride, and now we're going 1-on-1. And a great defensive play. Wow.
Tim Mahaney knocking that ball down, saving a possible goal there because
you had Dean Farrell on the backside by himself, and no knock against Santa Barbara's goalie, but that probably was a goal.
UCSB playing a little aggressive, coming out in the 10-man. They need the ball.
You know what? I like it because it caught Grand Canyon off guard.
Right.
They survived, but it caught them off guard a little bit.
And Brian on a save.
Was that a pipe, the first one?
No, Brian made
it. No, you got to save that. Stick on
save.
it. All right.
On Dean Farrell.
No. Save it. Oh, good save. Oh, it's the black. Yeah, it's the black line.
Yeah.
And he ran into the sticks. He didn't have to do that.
He's just making a point.
I know. He's giving the backup sticks to business.
If it was high, he's laying the lumber right there.
Oh. That's how fights start. You start hitting the backup stick. I mean, you can't touch a man's backup.
No, that's...
You're talking about backup.
People have gotten hurt for less.
Jack Pike, speaking for that Anacapa dorm, is telling the Gauchos to pick it up. He said, pick it up. You want to move the ball here, though. Got a lot of guys standing around.
I mean, I just...
He's got a lot of guys standing around when he starts doing that. It's unfortunate. They're going to get it back here. Kim with the ride. Oh, man. I think we had size on size right there. Angelo Bonte, about the same size as Kim, and he was able to absorb that hit and get right by him.
Grand Canyon's moving the ball from up top. Austin Eckroth with the ball. Working the alley. Turns back. Shot.
Outside. Everybody settle down. Oh, we had a flag down. Sorry, I didn't see that. So we'll go listen in. I think we got a slash, but we'll listen in.
1-8 slash 1 minute. Right? 1-8.
Manny Rapkin giving somebody the business down there. I couldn't tell whether he was giving the business to the ref or his own players to move the ball.
So that was 18. Alex Dixon. It's a 1 minute slash. He was already in the box on the knee. I like that.
He didn't hesitate.
Because he was, he was riding and he slashed me, ran, kept going off. Why not? Why not? You know the rule. Get in the box.
He wasn't arguing.
Nothing wrong with that. The only argument that should be done is let your coach will argue for you. That's what they're there for you. Oh my God!
Rip.
The ball movement.
Austin Eckroth. His third of the game.
And on that note,
By number 9, Reed Zabel.
since it is a GCU goal, Coach, and Brandy Marie, I'm going to say Brandy Marie from GCU, the women's team is out there supporting their Lopes, and they're watching, so they wanted to shout out. So there you go, Brandy. And congrats, I heard the GCU team, women's team did well this year. Oh, that's pretty neat. Brian Cooper watching from Blacksburg, Virginia.
I'll be in Virginia in 7 days from now.
Oh, he's an old goalkeeper here from LCC watching, and he's over there at Virginia Tech now. And Brian, you'll be happy to know that Mr. James Etheridge is right next to me, so he says hello. So here we go, folks. 8:10 to go in the fourth. Santa Barbara with the ball in the white. GCU in their home black. On the booth here with me is head coach Pete Ginniger from Claremont Colleges. Santa Barbara is 1, 2, 4 offsides. Nope, he got back.
All right, Santa Barbara's got to push a little bit now. About a little under 7 to go. Under 8 to go.
Good patient clear, though. They're down by 5, though. That 3, when they had that 11-8, that was it right there, Coach. I thought if they could turn that to an 11-9, you'd be on to something,
Well, and again, I'll go back to that one-on-0 situation
gosh.
on the clear.
My God.
That would, like I said at the time, it can come back to haunt them a little bit.
So great goalie play from both of these goalies. We haven't, Brandon Sushan.
Oh, another good save by
Another,
Sushan.
as I just mentioned, the great goalie play.
But again, it comes down to, are you going to get technical on your shot, high to low, low to high, make the goalie have to move a little bit. Everything is going high to, he made
high to high,
stick to stick right there. It's.
Well, it might look nice. It's not as effective. And there's a 10-man. Oh, great defensive play. That's a free hand push right there on 11. Yeah, you got a good call, referee. Now, folks, just because you didn't see that, it was off camera, but Santa Barbara's in a 10-man ride, and Sushan took a shot at the goal, and Santa Barbara's alert defenseman back here peeled off his man and just stopped that. You never know from our angle if that was going to be on goal or not, but exciting play nonetheless. Excuse me, 6:30 to go. 6:30 here. We're at the home of the La Costa Canyon Mavericks here in Carlsbad, California. It's a nice, probably 65, 62-degree evening.
See, that's a situation where I thought when Dixon came around the cage, that's the time he should have shot.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a good teammate there, and thought he might have a better look to pass it off. But he really had a decent angle to shoot there.
I'm sure Coach Allen, when he was out for his penalty, probably told hey, because when he dances around, all of a sudden the other 5 guys stop.
Right.
And they start watching the show. And then Kim's been cutting off ball, but you can't have 2 guys playing against 6. And there's that roll again, but he cut off the pipe that time nicely. He's going to get his own rebound here. Santa Barbara's chopping wood here. It's a tough place to say. Oh, got lucky!
Again, unfortunate for Santa Barbara.
Got lucky.
Just let that ball go.
About to say it's a tough place to save the ball.
Just let that ball go.
Oh.
But again, they're in the emotion of the moment, and they're trying to make a comeback here, and they want the ball as much as they can.
So 5:15 to go in the fourth. GCU in control of the offense here. And this is a long possession. Yeah.
Good double by Santa Barbara. And they've got to come up with the ball.
Okay, now we want to clear.
Now get up and out.
Now 45's got to come back to him and help us pull. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, now we got to attack, though. We're at the 4:20 mark of the fourth period.
You're going to do it. It's got to start now. And
fourth quarter, excuse me. Coach Malone, thank you. Coach hates when I say period. But he's right.
This is not hockey.
He's right. He's right. Okay, give it up. That's timeout, White.
Inadvertent whistle.
It looked like, I think he thought Coach was calling a timeout, and he was calling his play. So better to get it right than to. Now he's still holding on to the ball though here.
And then, well, the thing is, Alex Dixon was making a nice drive down the alley right before the whistle blew.
Yeah. Well, he can't just keep holding and holding. He's got to trust his teammates, get it around, and then catch it off the pass and go.
Santa Barbara out in the 10-man again.
And it worked. Well, give it up. Give it up. Oh, that's interference. Oh, that could have been interference there. That GCU long pole. And there's the timeout
GCU
there.
takes the timeout.
Santa Barbara. So let's take a quick break and get a quick drink here. Lewis, you can give me about a 40, and then we'll be right back with 3:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Hey folks, we appreciate everybody coming tonight to support these two great teams. Following this game, we are on a time clock to get out of here, so we ask that you do not go down to the field level because the lights will be going off rather quickly following the game. What you want to do is come up top here and walk toward the exit and meet the teams out in the circle where their buses are. We're going to allow them to stay out there as long as they want. But please do not enter the playing field. We are going to be closing the lights off in the stadium rather quickly. Thank you.
Grand Canyon with the ball. 3:18 left in the game. Score 13-8, Grand Canyon.
All righty. 3:09. .257 is open netter.
Goal, Grand Canyon.
Who scored that goal?
Dan Dunn with that last goal.
And he was assisted by Drew Zidek. So we're at the 2:30 mark here, 14-8. Santa Barbara obviously wants to push this ball up right now. And it's been fun chatting with everyone tonight. Oh, good
Nice
goal.
look, good look. Alex Dixon on the
Dixon.
goal.
From Kai Welsh. That's a good assist there. Dixon from Kai Welsh all the way down here, 44.
Alex Dixon with the goal.
At the 2:17 mark.
Kai Wells with the assist.
Well, I guess, Coach, if we had seen that attacking a few minutes ago,
You know, again, it's
it's youth.
it is, but it's also, you know, again, Grand Canyon just comes at you in so many different ways.
Yes, they do.
I mean, I'm excited for Sunday to see Chapman Grand Canyon in the final and
Can
see what happens with that.
Can we call that? No, yeah, I guess
I
we
think we
can.
can call
yeah,
that.
no offense to anybody.
I think that.
Oh boy, you know that was just
Dean
a
Farrell.
really pretty shot off his defenseman's hip. That you could tell the keeper from Santa Barbara,
Peter Bryden.
Bryden, didn't see it. He reacted late, and he just wrapped that around his defenseman.
And you know what? Nothing against Peter Bryden because he had a great game tonight.
Oh, yeah,
he really
yeah.
did. He made some stops which is unbelievable. That one flurry in the third quarter was just you know, insane.
There you go. Yeah, so Kim's been known to have late game pushes too in that game that we saw a couple weeks ago. But right here, I mean, if you're not moving the ball, and Dixon's got to trust that he'll get it back.
It's going to be an over and back.
Pass there. Well,
It's
if
against
you
it.
can
No, it
save
stopped. It stopped.
Nice scoop. Now press. You got to press. Want to have some off-ball movement here. And this is where, you know, being young, you think, oh, I'll go one-on-one, but you really need to just start banging the ball around and get off-ball movement and do some backdoor cuts. You can't, in this level of game, MCLA Division I, you can't just go ISO.
I mean, I think, you know, find your seams, look for the time and room shots.
Yeah.
Especially if they run like a 1-3-2 and they do a rollback. It's not so much the.
And there's
a
Kim.
goal.
I called it. I said Kim's been known to come.
You are psychic.
That's his fourth goal today. The 117 mark.
Like I said, you are psychic. I'm not going to say
Number 40,
psycho,
Wesley
but
You
you
know-
are psychic.
It's only because I got to watch Santa Barbara 2 weeks ago, so if I didn't get familiar, I wasn't watching right. So
But, you know, we've had two good games here tonight. I mean, this game was a lot more competitive throughout than the first game. You know, again, you know, Chapman just opened up that first quarter unbelievably in the first game. But this game has been, you know, fairly consistent. Santa Barbara back in the 10-man again.
the clock is on. 1 minute to go. Oh, force. It's a bit of a force.
So, you know,
And
Santa
I get
Barbara's
it. You want to
10-man
go to
ride.
your money man. But that's a tough one.
But I will give Santa Barbara credit. Their 10-man ride tonight has been fairly outstanding.
Yep.
And again, that comes back down to Mike Allen, just really good, solid, fundamental coaching. Unfortunately, they didn't have enough in the tank.
That's probably going to do it.
Oh,
nice. Okay.
Off the 10-man ride. So.
Yeah. That was 35
That
yards.
was Dixon.
10, 20, 28 yards out. Is that Dixon's third,
Number
too?
18, Alex
Dixon's
Dixon.
fourth.
GCU timeout with 39 seconds to go.
Sure, Coach Rapkin not pleased about the events of the last couple of seconds here.
And again, he's got to be careful because you don't want anything going into Sunday's final. I'm not going to say it's an outright number one seed on the line nationally, but it's definitely affecting how high you get seeded.
Oh, sure.
Coach Hartley sneaks out with his two girls in tow. That's cute. If we could get them to leave half the balls they're taking with us, it'd be better. I mean, yes. You have to say something over the PA.
Let's do more balls for the Chapman program.
Coach Hartley exits with balls in tow.
Not apologetic. All right, so here we go. 39 seconds.
Not 397, Coach. 39.7.
I had to think of that 30 seconds.
I saw you looking. You're like, what? Who added time on this clock? I got to get a burrito.
You got to get some sleep.
So tomorrow, folks, tune in. Our Concordia Eagles against the NAU Lumberjacks start us off at 12:30.
I will tell you this about NAU. They got one of the best face-off guys I have seen this year.
Something to look for. Great.
They beat us 18-17 in overtime.
And it was all face-off.
And it was all, and we didn't win a face-off all day.
Wow.
So, I mean.
Oh, that's a bit of a push that we missed here. And not a bad shot. Not a bad shot, but GCU backed it up. 28 seconds to go. And then following that one, 45 minutes after that game, approximately 3:15, you'll have University of San Diego, against Fullerton, which should be both two good games. Matinee show tomorrow. And we got a timeout. Is the clock not run? It was running. I thought the clock wasn't running.
From the crowd's reaction, we think we were like in Philadelphia or something. People were getting hostile.
Well, maybe it locked up. No, it was running. His response is, I'll start the clock.
10-man ride.
Whistle. Another one. That defender, number 20 for Santa Barbara.
And here comes Bryden.
James Harrison. He is a smart man. Get back to your pole. Get back to your pole. Look at number 3.
Dixon on the wraparound.
How many times has he come around the goal and shot high in the corner? About 8 times in a row. I think the goalie knows what he's doing now.
Yeah, I think he's got his game down a little bit. But he's excited to watch. And that'll do it.
That'll do it. So how about a round of applause for the two great teams. Watching with the cross, guys. Really good job. And Santa Barbara's got nothing to hold its head down about. That they're strong. That they just made a strong play for getting an at-large bid into the national championship. So
I mean, I think we have a legitimate shot to get 4 in.
Yeah,
hopefully
we'll
5.
See. We shall see. And we will let the credits roll here. And we thank you, Coach Ginniger. You're going to be with us tomorrow. You and Coach Malone actually will take over tomorrow.
I'll be here all weekend.
And I'll be here all weekend.
Tell your friends. Tip the waitress.
Oh, no. But
I'll bring
great
my good
job.
stuff out tomorrow.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
And we'll sign off now. Great job again, TVX video crew here. Great job from our volunteers from SDSU Women's Club, our San Marcos Women's Club, our UCSD Men's Club, all here volunteering this weekend. So thank you very much. We'll sign off. Peace, and see you tomorrow, 12:30 sharp.
Although I